Reetz. Nice to meet you.
Okay, we're going. Episode 8, Project Ion. In the building. He was born in the gutter. He's raised in the streets. Original gangster by the name of Reetz. Welcome, Aaron Reetz.
Thank you very much, Jimmy Rosendahl. Appreciate being on.
We got Andy Spurgeon with us, too.
I'm here.
And then Kyle.
Hello.
So,
What?
how was the... today was the Thanks Friendsmas.
Yeah, this is a Christmas special. Yeah.
Christmas special, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
All kinds of Christmassy stuff.
Yeah. What were we going to talk about? Oh, yeah, the stuff that the kids say. It's cool. So what is it? What's the new catchphrase?
The new thing is like, okay, let's say if I'm telling you how the game went the other night, and yeah, the JV team beat Whole Western Christian, and you'd say, bet, like you don't believe it, kind of.
Okay.
That's how, I think that's kind of the nomenclature that's
Like,
used.
no way.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Kind of thing, yeah.
That's stupid.
That's not how
Yeah, it's dumb.
It's
dumb.
That's not how they use it. That's not how they use it, though. In my experiences with talking to people, well, they say bet when they say let's like for sure or yes. You know how we'd say.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
like an affirmative?
Yeah, an
Then?
affirmative. That's
Interesting.
that. And yeah,
Weird.
And that's how they mean to use it. Actually,
Huh.
I'm
Heard from many people.
so uncool anymore.
right.
The children just amaze me.
But no, that's how Kyle said. That's how we should actually. I guess our generation takes that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Well, now my whole perspective has been rocked. Thanks,
sorry.
Reetz.
Sorry about
I'll
that.
have to,
Yeah, shaking us to the foundation.
yeah,
Now you don't
Gotta-
know what they're saying.
that's right. I was mistaken all this time.
Oh, no, you're back to square one
Yeah.
with the 8th graders.
I'll have to start my lit fam stuff all over again.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably pretty out of date.
That,
though.
yeah, that's a
not
little bit
happening
out.
anymore?
They say lit once in a while, but fam's kind of done. Skirt, yeah.
What does that
Skirt.
mean? Skirt?
I don't know, like moving quickly out of the way
Dude,
or
that
something.
that's a
Is that right?
so that is back now because Nelly used to be skirting on 22s
Oh, yeah.
back in the early 2000s.
That's true.
Welcome to Nellyville.
Yep.
Oh,
I was a
Hot
huge
in her.
St. Louis Lunatics
Oh,
fan.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Nelly had some bangers in the
Yeah, he did.
early 2000s.
Oh, did he
for
ever?
Sure.
well, then he
Yeah.
collabed with that country artist, didn't
Yep.
he?
Oh,
God.
was it an Urban? Keith Urban?
No,
Tim McGraw?
Tim McGraw, I
It's Tim
think.
McGraw.
Yeah.
Over and over.
Over and over
Yeah.
again. Yep, that was
Yeah.
every middle school dance. That was, or in high school.
We
dance.
heard it over and over
Yeah.
again, too, didn't we?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I was down in St. Louis for a trivia night with Alex Mormon and his now wife Julie. Their school puts on this trivia night, and it's basically just bring your own booze to the school, and all the teachers just get hammered drunk and do a trivia contest. And one of the lightning rounds was 10 Nelly songs, and I went 9 for 10. The only one I missed was that stupid
Over
Tim
and over,
McGraw
yeah.
song, over and over again. Oh yeah, because he had Air Force Ones, which was sick. Grills,
Hot in her.
Hot in Her,
Yeah.
EI,
Country grammar.
Country Grammar.
Jeepers. Those are.
Yeah, and then he got busted like 3 years ago with like a pound of meth on his tour bus
Come
in
on, Nelly.
Tennessee. Yeah, I was super
Maybe that's-
disappointed in my boy.
That's what his band-aid was for. He was covering up his
Covering up his
sores.
scratches.
Yeah.
Interesting.
From gangster to tweakster.
Well, where do the kids get all this crap then?
I don't know. I have,
Is it the YouTubes?
I think so. And a lot of them listen to this stuff that I like. There's so many of these rappers that I wouldn't even.
Mumble rap.
Yeah, because
Mumble rap,
we were
yeah.
talking about who's the guy that died.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
He's dead now, or no? He went to
he's the
jail.
one that's in prison.
He's in prison. Mac Miller.
XXX Tentacion.
Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of.
I call him XXX
X.
Tentacle Boy,
Yeah.
but people got upset about that one.
See,
Tentacle
I couldn't
Boy.
even tell you one of these dudes' songs, but
I don't-
apparently
yeah, I have
they
no idea.
Like number ones out the.
Yeah, that's how bad music is now.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a bajillion views and
Well, and that's what it is. They release their
Plays
stuff on Instagram,
yeah.
and
Huh.
then you don't have to pay, so it's all cash.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And, so I guess I get it. I don't get the music though. Like I'll be flipping through and sometimes flip it to Shade 45 or what are the 46 on XM, and it's just this terrible rap. But then if you get to 47, it's LL Cool J's station,
Oh, nice.
and it's all like 80s, 90s, and
Nice.
early 2000s rap, which is
All right, that's
absolutely fantastic.
I never have been a fan of rap. I always thought it couldn't get worse about 10 years ago, but
did.
look where we were at today.
Yeah.
Although Ice Cube, I guess, came out, not to plug him or anything, but he came out with a new album.
Did
I
he?
guess it's pretty dang good.
Really?
Yeah,
Eminem's newest one was better. Probably his best album.
for of all time, you think?
I don't know. It's probably not better than like the first Slim Shady EP, but
All right, Mount Rushmore of rappers. Who we got?
Ooh,
All time.
Easy motherfucking E for sure.
Snoopy D-O double G.
Snoop, D-O-double-G.
Tupac, you can't leave out.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Obviously, Eminem, he's
That's too
maybe
much
one
West Coast.
top 2 or 3.
B.I.G..
Then you got to
Yeah.
go with Biggie. You
Yeah.
got to bring in some East Coast love.
What about Violent J of the Insane Clown
Yeah.
Posse?
not a bad choice.
Shaggy T.
Shaggy Too Dope, yeah.
They were in the news for something a week or two ago.
Were they?
Jugglers were?
No, one of them is a furry. One of them is a furry.
What?
No way.
Of course they're
Yep,
furries.
one of
That
them is a
makes
furry.
sense.
I get
Yeah,
it.
right?
Oh my
I get it that
God.
those guys would dress up in furs and animals and
Yeah,
get real
right.
sexy
Yeah.
time with it.
Ugh.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of
That's
just
the
like,
thing.
really?
I've seen a few of those like Vice docs on going to the Juggalo.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like
I can only
that.
imagine.
Yeah.
Those people are,
Wild.
yeah.
They
Pretty trashy.
just get
It's
after
all
it.
just love, man. Whoop, whoop.
Much clown love.
Oh, jeez.
You down with the clown?
Spraying Faygo on each other.
Oh yeah.
Just ripping.
People are just like naked and
Yeah.
it's nuts. I gotta go sometime.
It's like a hippie festival, only like with nightmares.
Like, yeah, like Nightmare Clown.
Yeah, you're right.
And they have like extreme because they got into wrestling
Yeah.
for a while,
yeah.
and so they have like wrestling matches at those places too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean,
Why not? Yeah.
I get why backyard wrestling and be in with that crowd.
Yeah, totally.
Just beating each other with 2x4s.
Yeah,
and-
it's like a logical progression.
absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a good Vice doc on that too, on like backyard wrestling and this crazy death fest.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they really beat each other up. It
Yeah,
isn't-
there's this
yeah,
dudes in
right.
Delaware, and they like wrap razor wire around stuff and
Jesus.
just like have death matches.
That's just ridiculous.
And I guess it's in Delaware because it was the only state where they could get the permit
Really?
to allow this nonsense.
Yep, Delaware, home of like every corporation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the United
What's that?
States, and then
What's that address?
backyard? Backyard wrestling.
It's literally like just a strip mall, right?
I don't know.
And everyone incorporates there so
Yeah.
they can dodge taxes.
When
or-
we talked about it in business associations in law school, it's just that like Delaware's got the most favorable case law for
okay,
in the area of corporations, so everybody incorporates in Delaware because then
if you get sued,
right, if you get sued, you've got to sue the corporation in its state of the place where it's incorporated.
that's
So
stupid.
and then yeah.
There's so many things like that are just obviously crooked and could easily be changed. Never will, because the dudes that are making the bank are writing the laws.
Yeah.
Well, it's even in pharmacy. Like we have a gag order where if you come into my pharmacy and you have insurance, and I run the medication through your insurance, and it says your copay is the full amount, your insurance isn't paying any. That price is probably going to be higher than I'd sell it to you cash, but we have a gag order where I can't tell you that by the insurance companies.
Yeah.
Because they wrote a law that said, "Oh no, you can't do that because then we won't get ours." Silly.
When that comes down, is it in the form of some regulation by a regulatory body then, or okay,
I believe
yeah.
so. Yeah, it goes through like the NABP, National Association of Boards of Pharmacy, which oversees like the individual state boards of pharmacy, and then have their own U.S. code.
And then how does everybody arrive on the board of pharmacies and all of that stuff? I mean, like, where do you get? How does that body come into existence then?
The one like Iowa, whoever's the president is a government appointee, and then I think they kind of fill out their own board. Yeah. So it's super not just representative, And well, in Iowa, we went to a Medicaid model where it was privatized, and so United Health got a bunch of the private contracts, and you can't tell me they're not represented on the board, and they're not all woven in. They are, and United didn't even have a presence in Iowa until then, and United's like a top 3 company in the U.S., I believe, in terms of like gross wealth. They're ridiculously high. My buddy Pat's was an accountant for him, and like his subsection of one of their divisions, like had like $300 million that he was in a subsection of a subdivision.
Right.
Good
old layers of bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Layers.
Bureaucracy.
Well, when it's like an onion almost, you peel it back a little bit and you're shocked at like how much power some unelected bureaucrat has to dictate your...
Jared Kushner.
Yeah.
Money makes the world go round, right?
Yep, got to get that paper.
I suppose, man. It's wild. But...
Yep. So, Reetz, what's new, man?
Hey,
same old.
I work at Casey's, bro.
I was
Don't go.
meaning to ask you about that. Would you be cool talking about some crazy customers or anything like that?
Some crazy customers. I mean, I don't want to call out too many people.
No, I mean you don't have to name any names, but
well, yeah, I probably shouldn't. I mean, I'll go vague detail.
Sure.
This is just the last one. I mean, I'm sure I'll think more later on, but some dude wanted a bunch of pickles.
Pretty good start.
Right? He wanted like 4 big old containers of pickles, and we're like, no, we're not gonna give you that many pickles. Like, we don't charge you for it. We're not gonna give you an entire giant jar of pickles because you want a bunch of pickles. No, you get 1 container. Calls back, I guess, and is freaking out that he didn't get all of his pickle containers. It's like, we told you weren't getting all those pickles. I mean, he's just irate, screaming, swearing.
Jeez.
Made somebody cry. Like made somebody cry legitimately on the phone, being screamed at. And yeah, well, long story short, we're not delivering to them anymore.
I don't blame you.
No, I don't blame you either, man.
Like that's like the worst kind of people you can have.
Yeah.
I got another one that just happened. We had this tweaker. You know who the tweakers are when they come in. They're shaking when they're pulling their money out and whatnot. One is going to prepay gas with all this change. Gets it all counted out and sorted out. Then scoops it all into her hand and hands it to me. I'm like, really? You couldn't just leave it there on the counter for me to pick up on my own? Okay. Well, here's the best part. She goes out, sits in her car for a minute, drives off without pumping her gas. Some dude pulls up in the pickup, starts pumping on it. He's like, I go out there. He's like, what's wrong with your pumps? I'm like, I don't know. Somebody just didn't pump their prepaid gas. You got it for free. Go back out and pump whatever the rest you want.
Merry Christmas.
So that one was pretty satisfying there.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Would you say that the clientele generally gets weirder the later it is at night?
Not necessarily, because we have a lot of regulars come in later on.
This guy.
Urge one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
North Casey's going, oh.
That's right.
Represent.
There for the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just, you just notice them when they come in. It's pretty easy to tell, obviously. Kind of sad when you see some of them, got kids and shit. It's like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
It's like, do you say something to anybody? No, because everybody already knows. It's just nobody's doing nothing about it. But
right, or their hands are tied.
Yeah.
As we had a patient come in who had come in a week before looking for some medicine for like a 1-year-old. Cough medicine.
Uh,
No.
Right.
Okay. First off, I'm no. Was able to give some like Benadryl. You can dose that down real small. They can have some Benadryl that might dry up some secretions, might do some help. Came in a week later. Baby's still not good. Baby's had a fever for a week. I'm like, fever for a week? Like, let's go to the hospital. You know, this is what you do then. No, I don't want to take her to the hospital. She's got an appointment next week. Like, well, baby can't have fever for a week. That's awful.
yeah.
But, you know, they're not getting any prescriptions. I don't know their name, so I can't report it to DHS or anything like that. It stands there for a while. Well, I'm not leaving without medication. I'm like, well, I'm not giving you a recommendation because that's just a lawsuit and damage to child. And you just can't do anything, you know. But, yeah, I don't think they're trying to drug the kid. I think they were trying to help the kid, but
Yeah.
kid needed to go to the hospital.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Yeah, that long.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Well, your kid has a fever for 2 days. You go to
People are the
hospital.
worst.
Well,
Learn that kind of
Yeah,
you go to the hospital.
I learned that in my baby class. I did. Yeah,
You took a baby class?
I did. Kelly and I.
Lomas?
Yeah, kind of similar to that. It was over in Spirit Lake, but
oh, they had the class in Spirit Lake. Huh?
every Thursday for a month.
Okay.
Learned how to.
Every
A bunch of
for
stuff.
a month? What do you have to cover in it?
You got to learn how to burrito wrap the baby.
Yeah, you burrito it, and then
The baby, and
we learned a little bit about vaccines. Took a tour of the birthing
you can't be getting
place.
vaccines.
Yeah, vaccines
Well-
are terrible, dude. What?
Yeah, did we cover this already?
I'm joking, children.
Yeah.
I got real heated up
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
Well, I'm glad.
Oh
you
yeah,
did.
after we talked about that, I looked into it a little bit because I said something about like, well, you know, what about somebody's liberty interest in not
Yeah.
getting one or whatever,
Yes.
and then everybody jumped down my throat. Well, it wasn't that bad, but they're like, no, it affects other people or whatever. And I was like, yeah, it's because what I was thinking of was from a con law standpoint, like,
Sure.
you know, life, liberty,
Yeah.
property without due process of law, that sort of thing.
Right.
So I was like, I wonder if there's any
Case law.
case law or what. And I forgot the citation, but there was a case in like the early 20th century regarding smallpox where some state made a law that said everybody has to get a smallpox vaccine. And somebody challenged it under a
Constitutional. Right.
under this is a intrusion in my civil liberties or whatever. And the Supreme Court heard it, and there's a little tiny opinion says, hell no, you have to get a vaccine.
Right.
And I was thinking about it and like, I don't know. And then I looked into a little bit of the like religious and personal
Exemptions?
exemptions, and
Sure.
it varies apparently by state. But that's like a whole can of worms. Like, okay, you know, what about if you want your kid to go to public school?
Right.
Should you be required to have X list of vaccines to
absolutely
get
yes.
in
Yep.
to school? And I'm not sure, is that one of the things where maybe you guys know? Does that vary state by state where you can get a religious or some personal belief exemption on?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
But I'm not sure in terms of public school.
I think if you don't have the vaccines, the school will, the school nurse will offer them. I don't know.
But
I'm not
can
sure.
you keep a kid out of public school?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And then as a parent say, no, we've got a religious belief or whatever. And can the school say, okay, fine, you can't come to school here?
Yeah, I'm not
That's-
sure.
That's something that I would like to learn more about.
Yeah, that's a good
I
question.
hope so.
Is
Yeah,
it
me
I
too.
wonder if that's the exemption thing, you know, where there's religious belief,
Right.
personal.
Right. Which I get. But I don't know. I have a hard time
Well,
justifying it in any way, shape, or form. Because it's not like, you know, the religious belief, as far as I'm concerned, I think comes from the Jehovah Witnesses faith. Because, like, they won't get blood transfusions, stuff like that at the care. And there's been cases where parents have gotten charged with neglect and stuff because their kid couldn't get a blood transfusion or something when they're in the ICU or something crazy like that. Kid dies, wrongful death or child endangerment, neglect. Yeah. I don't know what it was charged exactly under, but it's the same kind of thing for me. I mean, it's not like it's controversial science. It's been settled, essentially. Yep. There's all kinds of wacky beliefs, and then people could say, nope, religious exemption, but they're actually just thinking the government's tracking them with vaccines or something like that.
Oh, man.
What are the lists of vaccines that a kid has to have in order to attend public school? Is it like the
MMR,
measles, mumps,
polio,
rubella,
MMR?
Is polio still a required vaccine?
I think you have to do chicken pox, don't you? I'm not sure. You never really hear about kids having chicken pox anymore, though.
No U.S. federal vaccination law exists, but all 50 states have laws requiring children attending public school to be vaccinated against diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, polio, MMR, and varicella.
Yep.
Which is chickenpox.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I get that. Like, I appreciate, okay, this is government public school coming out of the tax coffers and everything. We've got an interest in maintaining a baseline of health here that we want to ensure everybody that's coming in here has been vaccinated for such and such. Mm-hmm. You're free to not get it on your own time, but you better be buying in your history textbooks and stuff.
Exactly.
And keeping your kid at home. And that's okay. Where it gets to be a bridge too far for me, the smallpox one was like, I don't know, man, mandated. Like the government coming along and saying, no, you have to get this, whether you like it or not. I need a little bit more convincing, I think, before I'd be cool with something like that. Where it's 100% guaranteed eradication, then I get it.
Which is what smallpox was, right?
Right.
Because that was a very real thing back in the day, and then it got completely globally eradicated because mass vaccination and herd immunity.
Right. And I don't know. For me, it's maybe I'm arguing on too small of a thing because you look at the issue in a vacuum, right? And it's like, well, you got this philosophical problem about a shot where it's all the science is clear and you lay it all out, and any rational person would. But then, are you allowed? Are you allowed
if a person who's immunocompromised that can't get the vaccine? Are you then allowed to sue for damages? Because John P. didn't get it. And then didn't get vaccinated. I get it from John P. because I can't get the vaccine. Yeah. Does he have to pay all my medical bills and my loss of productivity at work and all that crap? Yeah.
It's a good question.
I don't know.
Yeah. It'd come down to a proof question, I suppose.
That's true.
Burden of proof on the infected person to
tell who
you
gave you
that
it. Disease,
Right. Yeah. But I don't know. For me, it comes from the same place. Like I have a philosophical problem with seatbelt legislation for the same reason. I get that. It's demonstrably true, and like the correct thing to do is wear a seatbelt. But I don't have the choice to not wear a seatbelt. Yeah, but you're also operating a vehicle on public roadways, and I mean, you follow their law. Then you could argue about any law. Yeah,
he pays for his share of the road. But he should be able to choose, right?
Yeah,
I don't know. Be able to choose to go 200 miles an hour.
Well, if we're in the Autobahn, why not?
We're not. We're in the U.S.
Well, we should.
I agree.
Well, my gripe with the seatbelt thing is when I'm in my car wearing my seatbelt, the risk, I would say, for the most part, is on me. Right. To not wear my seatbelt. So like I'm taking on all the risk of getting injured for the most part myself. So I don't know. It just feels like an intrusion on my liberty to choose, even though the right choice is clearly wear the seatbelt. Right. So
it is a personal liberty too. It's a personal thing. Mm-hmm. It literally, I guess it could affect others. if you're in a vehicle with someone not wearing a seatbelt, they become a 200-pound projectile when you get in an accident.
And I suppose, is that why if like your passenger isn't wearing a seatbelt, they'll ticket
Yeah.
that person and not the driver,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. Because they're essentially just becoming a big giant body of mass that's going to be moving fast.
Right.
Which I get.
Yeah.
I don't know. Government.
Well, yeah, and it's, I guess, maybe from a big picture standpoint, it's like, well, you really live in a pretty free country if you're fighting all your liberty battles in terms of vaccinations and seatbelt laws.
True.
So
True.
that's pretty good.
Not who controls the well.
Yeah.
Which tribe controls the well.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah. I think freedom is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Shade Stevenson left a comment. Hey, Reetz. Shade Stevenson.
Shade Stevenson.
Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh.
He didn't want it to be Dylan Siebert on
Oh,
the podcast, but I put him on blast. Episode 2, Dylan Siebert.
well, welcome, Dylan.
He is
It's a
outed.
good time.
Yeah. Shemp's going crazy on the comments.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Shemp does that.
Andy's the drug lord.
Well, technically, it is true.
Keep her the pills.
Oh, Shemp.
He cracked me up when he was on here, and he's like, "Do you ever have any old ladies come in and go, damn it, I need my pain pills?" Thinking like little old ladies are the drug seekers. But it's like, no, man, it's not the people going after the oxy and stuff.
But yeah, I suppose not.
No, they're going after their blood pressure pills and stuff to treat the sugar.
Yeah,
That's what they call diabetes in the South. Is
Diabetes?
the sugar.
the sugar.
I got the sugar.
Oh, man. Sounds dirty.
Right?
Sugar. Yeah, went out last weekend. Got the sugar.
I'm a little C6H1206.
Yeah. Sugar.
Reetz, where'd you get that T-shirt, man?
I got this at the Fat Man store up in bachelor party for Dylan. Actually,
No, Minneapolis.
I went to
nice.
I can't even remember what the heck the place is called, but it's the Fat Man store.
That was a good time.
Oh man, that was a time. It was a good time. Yeah,
Is that
for sure.
Mankato or
That
Minneapolis?
was up in the cities.
Up in the cities, eh?
Yep.
Get wild.
Slightly.
Yeah, slightly. I mean, nobody was out of control.
No, evidently I
wouldn't
was.
say,
Oh, you were easily harnessed in, Reetz. That
Yeah.
wasn't too big of a deal.
Yeah, I had no idea I was acting inappropriately. I was just told later on that I was. I'm just like, why is everybody saying I'm doing all this stuff? Like, I'm
Shannon
just-
still brings up that story where you were at the bar and you just slapped him on the.
Yep. And after I heard that, after we were at the
He was
actual
about ready
Dylan's
to
wedding,
kill you.
and he's leaving because he was beyond God
Yeah.
at Dylan's wedding. I'm like, hey, one for the road, and just smacked it. I was like,
Right on the butt?
oh yeah, right. On the
Right on the old tush.
Yeah, I had no idea. I did it at the bachelor weekend, whatever. But
Yeah. Oh,
after
man.
yep, it was a good time.
Sometimes you gotta spank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shannon's a big guy, though. That's a risky spank.
It's a risky
Yeah, you never
It
know.
really is.
Right? True that.
Yeah.
True that.
Most of the time he's pretty mellow, but
Yep.
if he's going to snap, you're going to be dead.
Yep, not one you want to mess with. I
No,
wouldn't
God.
imagine.
We
But-
were out having a few beers one time recently, and Shannon and Jeff were there, and they were kind of like, pulling each other's chairs out from under each other and stuff like
geez.
that. We're,
Measured on the Richter scale.
yeah, Kyle and I were looking at each other, and Tony Nath was there just egging them on,
Oh yeah.
and I'm like, oh God, this is gonna be. Oh well, and I was because James. Jimmy John,
Yeah.
what it was. He was like the only staff there. So I'm like, we're in the call the police territory if this goes south. These guys
Was
are
that? Oh, I think I heard about that night from Tony's wife.
yeah.
Like he ended up, they dropped him off at his house. He doesn't live at anymore.
Oh, that's a different night.
Oh, that was a different one?
Where the painters came in.
Yeah, and the painters came in, and Tony's just sitting there on the couch.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, good old Tony.
Hey, Tony Nath cracks me up. He's a funny dude.
I like that guy.
Yeah, we used to get real wild. 'Cause he was a pool boy.
Oh, yeah.
He worked at the pool. My first year, so I was 15. I was just a young buck. But every August 1st, we made all the girls work, and all the guys took the day off and went over to the lakes and had pool boy holiday
Nice.
and got real wild. And so me and Tyler Moffat we snagged some booze from the older guys, because Chad Nath, you remember Chad?
Oh, yeah.
Chad Nath was a hard ass, and he was like, these boys they can't even see alcohol. They wouldn't even get it anywhere near them. And, we got away from him, and, we stole some booze and stuff, and we went dock hopping. So you swim around the lake and just get up on each dock and do something stupid.
Yeah.
Scream at them or run up to their house and pound on the window or some shit. Then you just run and jump off the dock. I don't know. It was apparently kind of fun. But we got by this place where we were going across a boat ramp, and this cop pulls up and starts spotlighting the water. And so we were playing like whack-a-mole, because we just duck whenever we'd see it come at us. Completely scot-free. Never got busted on that one. Tony Nath.
Ultimate Points Challenge reminds me.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Going
Oh,
shirtless
yeah.
in front of video and just shaking it off.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Did you wind up winning that thing, Reetz? I don't know.
No. I only did a couple things. I'm pretty
okay.
sure Phil probably.
Yeah,
won
Phil.
that.
Phil was very extreme. Phil Leffel.
Yeah. Where's he at now? Is he in Florida still?
I think so. Yeah, he got married.
Yeah, I saw
Okay.
that.
I went to his. He had a little reception thing dinger here in
Cool.
town. Yep, went to that. It's nice.
Yeah, 'cause he was a full sail guy, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then he joined the Air Force or something.
Yeah, military branch for
Yeah,
sure.
something.
I'll be.
Army, Air Force, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they got him with he'd be a perfect guy to stick in behind a computer or something and
Absolutely.
fly a drone or
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
whatever. Yeah. So
Speaking of drone, I want a drone. One of those camera ones. I think it'd be fun.
those would be dope.
I think it'd be real fun to just goof around with.
Does the price come down on those? Do you know? Or
Yeah, they're not bad. I guess I don't know anything about them, so I don't know if the ones I'm looking at are any good. But Amazon had a decent looking one with, 720p recording.
Yeah. Kelly's dad has one that he uses on the farm to check crops and stuff from
Oh, sure.
aerial view. Yeah, that's
Cool.
it's sweet.
I
That
suppose.
thing's awesome.
Is it one of those legit ones that when they do the racing?
Yeah. That's so
that
cool.
Fast,
I saw that.
so
That's
fast.
fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. It was on ESPN the other night.
They're running through big sports venues.
Yeah.
In and out of the
Oh,
yeah.
columns
and
shit.
they do it at random places. My dad, he travels all over for work, and he's just driving along the highway and hears this really loud noise. He's like, "What the heck's going on?" And he's like, so he pulls over. It's super loud. And he looks over in the field, and there's a bunch of people flying their racing drones around this football field, legit, probably 100 yards away, if or more. And they make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
If you can
Oh, I
hear that
bet,
in a
dude.
pickup truck driving down the highway
Yeah.
from a ways, yeah, that's
and they fly pretty fast. you
Yeah.
know,
like 80 miles an
Yeah.
hour, something
Yeah,
like that.
Cool. That's so fun to watch on TV. They smack into stuff. And then, oh, man.
I would think any crash though would just be catastrophic at that kind
Yeah.
of speed. 'Cause- or they've got to be pretty light, so they're made out of
Yeah, very light.
chambered plastic
Right.
or
Yeah.
something, and so just
Yeah, I don't know.
85 miles an hour into a
crumble.
column.
Yeah,
and
right.
It'd be kind of cool if they made little exploder tanks on the back, so they'd make a little fireball or something
Yeah.
when they
Right.
crash.
Yep.
Be like Star Wars.
That's the next step, though. I mean, put weapons in it, so
Yeah.
that way
Yeah.
you got your battle drones flying around, and
Yeah.
Be like pod racing.
yeah, I was just thinking that. Just
you
like
were, Jim.
episode 1.
I
Yeah.
knew you and your episode 1.
Oh, yeah.
It was on the other night. I'm like, thought about Jimmy Rosendahl.
Everybody thinks episode 1 is garbage. I love it.
That's Jim's favorite.
Yeah. Oh, well. I don't know, though. I feel kind of abandoned by the Star Wars franchise. Were we talking about that a little
few
bit?
weeks
Touched on
ago,
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Rogue
See,
One was good, but ever since Disney took over,
I really didn't like Han or Solo, whenever it was
I never
called.
even saw that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like the casting. Like the kid that played Han was not like the jet-setting badass space pirate that that Han Solo should be, in my opinion. But
Yeah. Tough shoes to fill, for sure.
yeah, well, it's
Harrison
iconic role.
Ford, yeah. Right.
And then they just kill him off.
That was a weak move.
Just let Ben
Yeah.
Solo just
Yeah.
stab him.
Yeah.
Chewie was sad.
Oh, yeah. We got our live audience is complaining about our spoilers.
We had 5
bad.
watching at one time.
No way, really?
Yeah.
5
Wow.
people?
Now we're at 4. One of which is me. One is Shemp. I know that for sure.
Thanks, Shem.
Yeah.
We appreciate it, brother.
Could be. That's all right. We're not in it for the ADD people.
God, you said though, isn't that you? Were you just explaining upstairs why you don't like board games because you're ADD?
Oh, yeah. Terribly. If you notice, I'm like constantly fidgeting with
Well,
a pen or something. Yeah.
you playing with the board over there. What? So do all kids play the Fortnites? That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I hate that game.
God, back in
terrible.
my day, back in when we were in high school, it was Call of Duty. You know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4.
Yep.
That was the thing. But yeah, now it's Fortnite. I thought that'd fizzle out quick. Because last year it was huge, and I thought for sure over the summer it'd be something new. But it's still
For a free download.
yeah. But people, I mean, I read
they
an
pump
article.
money into
They're pumping money. They're making like billions of dollars a
Big
year.
time.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
My co-pharmacist Amy has a kid, a couple kiddos, and the younger one plays Fortnite. He's about 9 or so,
Yeah.
and all of his every time he earns some money, like it's going straight to a battle pass
Jeez.
or to buy a skin with a tomato head.
Yeah, I don't.
Something stupid like that. And I'm like, dude, it's a free game. Like,
Yeah.
You don't have to keep putting money into it.
Yeah, it's a phenomena, is what it
Yeah.
is.
Microtransactions.
Yeah, no kidding. Red Dead Revolver 2, I'm looking at you. Or Redemption. Red Dead Redemption 2.
It's ridiculous. They had a thing. All right, you've played or seen The Witcher 3, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, one of their expansions, it's still like $20 to buy. Has like 40 hours of gameplay
Yeah, fantastic.
for $20.
Yep.
Okay, $20 buys you 55 gold bars on Red Dead Online. Like the most expensive horse is 42 of these gold bars.
Yeah.
So you
That's
got-
nearly
yeah.
$20 for a
get-
horse you ride around on in a video game.
Yeah.
These people are spending money on that.
And that's the shitty part is that all these dummies are propping this up because they do it.
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
I'm so cheap when it
Stop.
comes to my video games. Like I buy the games, but I don't think I've ever done a microtransaction.
The only real advice I have is NBA 2K.
Okay.
I like to buy different jerseys, whatever, you know, emotes that I can do to people, like wave goodbye after I beat somebody, stuff like that, you know. I don't mind spending a couple bucks on that,
You can
whatever,
Get
but
the floss dance. Jim.
Yeah,
There you go.
Fortnite.
flossing.
yeah, everybody floss.
Kids doing that
Kyle's the
too.
best
Yeah,
at it.
kids are.
That was
Yeah,
a good
I am
flosser.
a good flosser.
So what's the context to that? Is it just like, hey, I'm happy, like, I'm gonna do this, or is it like, I'm sad, I'm
Yeah.
gonna?
How do
Yeah.
you arrive at the floss?
I have no idea.
What's
like,
the setup?
I don't know.
I don't know what to do with myself right now because I'm an awkward middle school kid, so I'm just gonna fly.
Just gonna
Okay.
floss. Yeah, it might be a.
Dude, can you imagine the middle school dances now?
Oh,
So are they
God.
listening to mumble rap and
Yeah.
flossing at the music?
I don't know if they're flossing. They're doing the thing where the hype or whatever it
The
is.
hype? What's the
Isn't
hype?
that what it's called? Where you?
We need a quick demo,
Yeah.
Mr. Graham.
Kyle,
I'm
Kyle
not,
knows
no.
the hype. He
Mr.
fist
Graham.
pumps.
Just
He's
Just move
like
that
Jersey
microphone to
Shore
the
or
side and
something.
stand up.
No,
Quick demo.
no, I don't
Come
know.
on.
YouTube it.
YouTube
YouTube it. Yeah, that's it right there. Durley's got it.
Don't kick that cord over, Laura. Okay.
It's so weird.
They shake their head with it too, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody like at a high school dance or a middle school dance. I wonder if they like slow dance anymore, or if it's just
Yeah, to Lone Star.
yeah.
Every little thing that you do. God, that was my youth.
So in love with you.
Yeah.
I don't even think any slow dances are played at the high school.
No slow dancing.
Wow,
That's terrible.
that's very sad. And that's in like
That was like the play where you had to
how
like
many years?
nut
Oh
up.
man.
Oh,
Yeah, you
that
gotta
was
ask a
terrifying.
girl.
Yeah.
About 7th grade when they
Go
had
ask a
the
girl.
Methodist church dance.
Oh, yeah.
Had to be an arm lengths away so you could leave room
Yep.
for Jesus.
That's right.
Doing your dancing.
Oh yeah, terrified.
Yep.
Terrified.
Oh,
Good times.
So do you get to, now that you're going out to the high school, do you get to be the chaperone?
man. I don't know. I'm not
Oh,
gonna do
yeah.
it.
Do you
Chaperone
have-
prom.
Do you have to do that stuff, or is it just like
It's just-
suggested?
Volunteer. I think.
You do in graduation, there were rotations, so once every 4 years.
What do you have to chaperone for graduation?
Well, last
You're
year I
like
had to help
ushers
one
and-
Oh, I see.
because apparently alphabetical order is difficult.
Kids are stupid.
What do you mean?
I mean, even though however old they get, kids are always stupid.
If you can't line up in alphabetical order, why are you getting a diploma?
Yeah.
That should be the final test.
All right, guys.
Any mistakes? Yep, better luck next year. Try again, sport.
Well, it's hard because like the first 10 are on one side and the next 10 are on the other side. So you're like
Figure it out.
alphabetically every like 10 or 15
Yeah.
kids.
They just need a Laura to tell them where to go and how to line up, right?
That's what I did last year.
Yeah, that's the point.
I get it now.
We rotate
So.
the responsibility.
No, I was right by Gakey and
And they started, I think, wasn't it our like sophomore year they started breathalyzing everybody?
I think so.
At
Something like that.
graduation.
They breathalyze us for
Everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah, just
We're
like-
always getting breathalyzed.
As soon as you walk out of math class, blow into this thing.
They needed it for our class. though.
Kind of,
I
yeah.
mean, what was it, like 6th, 7th grade when we went to Ingham Lake? I remember.
Yep.
Some kids brought
Somebody
beers,
got pinched.
brought,
Yeah, it
brought
was.
beers and water bottles. It was like they
It
took
happened.
Busch Light
Yeah.
and we cracked them and poured them into water bottles and brought them with on the bus.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, it was gnarly.
Well, you do what you got to do.
We got kicked out of the what's that place over by Mallard, the Catholic place,
oh, Grotto.
the Grotto of the
Mhm. Oh,
Redemption.
yeah, the
We got
West
kicked-
Bend Grotto.
We got
yep.
straight up banned from that because kids were stealing holy rocks and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, what if they just wanted to?
Our class was
Be
awful.
closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more
Absolutely.
A lot
scary.
of hooligans. A lot of hooligans.
Not us, but
No, yeah. Andy and I
we
were
were, yeah.
Straight
star pupils.
Straight edge.
Yeah.
Yep.
The tag kids.
Yeah, we didn't get any.
Tag nerds, go to your nerd room.
See, our shit. Yeah. Andy and I's shenanigans were like a couple of notches up. We weren't, you know,
Yeah,
there was no like just petty larceny or anything.
No.
We're above that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, there's always a scheme of some sort.
Yeah, scheming.
Little
Scheming
Grand
on,
Theft Auto.
scheming on Hanson, scheming on. Just wasting weeks of school.
Oh yeah.
Wasting entire months of morphs class.
Oh God, yeah. Yes.
Penny.
Oh yeah, butt pennies.
Butt pennies.
Butt
Oh
pennies
yeah.
is good.
Butt
Yep.
pennies, butt pencils. You stick a penny in Tyler Patochka's butt crack,
Yep.
which was large. It was a large butt crack, and then you'd lay them out around the cafeteria, see who'd pick them up. just ass pennies.
Yep, ass pennies.
Oh, man.
And then if you're like feeling rich or whatever, you maybe do a quarter or something, or
Yeah.
just your old
We-
butt crack.
I
and you line
glued
with
I glued a
change.
couple quarters
Glued a
under the
few down.
ground. Yeah, see how long people would really fight for
Right.
that money.
And one of my signature moves in study hall, you know, would be like, you could hear a pin drop in there. Everybody would be either asleep or doing homework or something, and then you lean back in your chair and crash.
Yep.
Rosendahl, knock it off.
They don't have study hall in the cafeteria anymore.
Where are study halls?
Really?
Study halls are in classrooms now. I think, if I'm right.
That's our honor study hall is in the cafeteria.
Okay.
Honors.
What?
Yeah, that was a trademark back in the day of Esterville. Study all in the cafeteria.
Yeah, dude. I had like 4 of them one
Yeah.
semester
Yeah.
because I had a bunch of college credits. So I was just like hanging out for
Hanging
3
out.
hours in the cafeteria with Mr. Minky and Mr. West.
Oh yeah.
Because it was always West loved doing study hall
Oh,
because
yeah.
you could just kind of sit up there.
Sit up on the podium
Dude,
thing.
Yeah, they had a little riser so
Yeah.
they could sit above everybody
Yeah.
and make sure we weren't.
Somebody be talking, you just hear.
Yeah, he sounded like the dude from Star Wars.
Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah. No, but Morph, man, we could get him going for
Oh, yeah.
months on end. If you mentioned aliens,
Aliens, yeah.
Greenpeace, or when he hung out with Snoop Dogg.
Yep.
He was like, yeah, Mr. Morphew was like OGs with Snoop Dogg.
Wow.
Apparently.
Really?
When Al was out.
Yeah, because I think Snoop when Al was running the recording studio.
Yeah.
Snoop
Snoop
recorded
came
in there. Maybe Al did engineering or something
Yeah.
for him or whatever. But anyways,
Larry
was out there visiting Al, and then here comes Snoop. Dogg
Yeah.
in a
Double
car,
G.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really?
They had a talk with Mr. Morphew.
He got his life straightened out.
It's funny, man. Like we could.
That's a great story.
You can never forget Morphew, so I'd wonder if Snoop Dogg would remember. Remember
yeah.
that crazy old white guy
Yeah.
from Iowa that you met that one time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. You know, this guy was wild. He was sitting there talking about all these aliens and shit. Yeah. But he loved Greenpeace.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was big into those guys.
I remember one time, this is a little tangential, but he popped you were in there for this. I think he
Probably.
popped a CO2 cartridge and then, like put his thumb over the and like tipped it in such a way where it just like erupted with
Like
steam
vapor,
and what
yeah.
Just all
It's in the
spraying
middle
it
of
on
American
people.
history class.
And so then Christopher Columbus spraying it around on people. It was great.
Yeah, 8th grade was fun. 8th grade was a good year. Like we had a solid group of just wacky teachers.
Yeah.
Mrs. Bruns and her Beano. Kids would steal her Beano, which is rude and rude to all the rest of us.
Who did you guys have for 8th grade?
Oh man, some of the teachers I work with now.
We went through Angela Love.
Is that a
was
weird
one.
feeling?
Mrs. Love, okay.
No,
We had
really.
Hanson. I can't remember.
Yeah,
You had Kenny?
Kenny Hanson.
Nice.
We used to go play poker in the back room.
Yeah.
In the lab.
Mrs. Moeller.
Moeller.
Wiseman now.
Wiseman now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had
Yeah,
Mulder,
that's
right?
that's the one that got beat up by
Oh yeah,
by
yeah. One of our classmates.
classmates who did not want to.
Beat up Moeller?
Yeah, I threw a punch.
What?
Yeah, she.
She's just a little bit.
Yeah, this girl wouldn't. Or I don't know. She wasn't behaving or something. They wouldn't let her go to skate land, so she got pissed. Turn around, threw a haymaker.
I so regret not being there for
Dude,
that.
that would definitely land you out of school, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but
Yeah.
God, who was
Moeller showed us boobs in class. You remember that?
No, I don't, which
She-
is kind of troublesome because
Yeah.
that would be something.
Well, we
that
were
I
watching
should-
16 Candles.
Oh,
And the shower scene, and she
Yes.
forgot that shower
yeah,
scene
I
was on
remember
there.
now.
So it was just like, oh, Molly Ringwald boobs. See them.
It wasn't Molly Ringwald.
I don't know who's. It was just boobs. Yeah.
boobs, boobs, and boobs.
I was in 8th grade. It was.
It was a big deal at the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
we had Hickman too for
Oh, yeah.
English.
Oh heck, man.
Yeah.
I miss her.
Yeah.
You remember the prank on her was the bat.
Mm-hmm.
We got a fake bat. and
Oh
hung
yeah,
it,
she hated bats.
hung
didn't
it
she?
from a fishing line.
Yep.
And like when she walked in the room, it swooped down the fishing line right at the door.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Leslie was out.
Yeah.
Right.
She just bailed. There's no I don't know.
That's great.
She'd be fine in Alice training, but if it's like
Yeah.
ballast training, like a bat intruder,
Intruder,
she would
yep.
not have it. And that building was just awful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we had tiles falling in the middle
Yeah.
of class. And
And they're asbestos tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well,
The little gym.
mesothelioma.
That little gym was dope. I think
liked
I
it.
had reason for being in there. Were you and I in there one time, Kyle? I feel like I was in there as a full-grown person.
I don't remember.
And
Full-grown person.
He's a real boy.
yeah, the rims are like 9 feet in
Yeah.
there. And
Really?
the gym is
Yeah,
tiny. You could like
It is.
you could hit a jumper from like your back on the wall and hit one on the other side
It
of the gym.
didn't seem that small.
No,
when we were
no,
We
no.
were
little.
small. That was
Yeah.
the thing.
But I was shocked how tiny it was in there.
Really
Yeah.
interesting. Because I always thought it was kind of big because you had that over to the side, had that whole little corridor under there.
Yeah, with weightlifting.
Yep.
It was like the weight room.
Yeah, the weight room, massive weight room.
And then but then they had massive locker rooms, right?
Yep.
Those were
Yeah,
actually big.
Those were big.
Which
Yeah.
is weird.
Yeah.
Like a
They were like equal to the size of the gym.
dungeon locker room, numerous chambers, and
I wish I could go back in there.
I know.
Man,
Can you?
For a little while longer, probably. Maybe.
Oh, you got a key. All right.
ooh,
Nice.
I smell a field trip.
Project Ion field trip.
Yep.
Maybe we could broadcast from the little
Yeah,
gym.
we should.
Dude, that would be.
I'm balling out back with the flickering lights.
Yeah.
Fucking
The pieces of
spooky,
that
spooky.
building have been falling off.
Mhm.
I saw the brick chunk that,
Really?
like just let go from the south
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, it's getting sketchy.
It's got to be liability's going to
I'm
be
sure.
incredible there.
Well, they're tearing it down, aren't they?
I hope so.
I thought I had heard that they were planning on it.
Yeah.
It needs to. Because aren't there little kids in the other side of the building, like the north end of the middle school? I think they do like
There-
preschool or something.
There at
over
least
there.
used to be. I don't know.
I know there's
anymore.
offices in there.
Okay.
I don't know if there might be a preschool and that would.
Do they still
wouldn't
use that
surprise me.
auditorium?
Yeah, they use it for plays and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goodness.
The
And
auditorium.
concerts.
Yeah, I almost wonder if the north building would maybe be salvageable. I mean, Maybe-
I student taught in that building.
yeah.
Did you?
5 years ago, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the big gym.
Yeah.
And you have to go down to the locker rooms.
Yeah.
underneath.
Milner's office.
Milner's office.
Milner's off.
Eric wants me to ask you about the math teacher you and him had a crush on.
Which one?
Yeah,
Well, he married a math teacher.
that's true.
Yeah, are we
Good
talking
point.
about Laura?
No, I don't know. You said ask Jimmy about the math, teacher.
Gosh, I don't think it'd be Mrs.
Wouldn't be
Olsen.
Angie.
I hated.
I did.
Mrs.
I was not a
Olsen.
fan.
Oh,
No.
she hated me too.
Yeah.
So that
She was
wouldn't
just
make
kind of
any
a
sense.
dick.
Eric wanted to know about the math teacher that he and I both had a crush on. I'm trying
So
to.
let's go back through math. It was
Tammy Hammerlake?
Bruns.
Tammy Hammerlake.
Tammy?
Hey, yes.
Was it Fossum?
No, I don't. I never had Fossum.
Goodness.
Or Donna.
Donahue.
Donna Lawrence. Oh my goodness.
Move to.
No, I doubt I had a crush on
Was
her.
And it wasn't
anyone before
Mrs.
that?
Bruns, and it wasn't Mrs. Doty.
Forever.
No,
Did you have Donna?
No.
Was she there when you were there?
I remember her.
She was
when I
something
a
else.
kid, but I don't think
she was my
She was a
homeroom.
tutor or something.
For
Yeah, I think she
Oh,
was
your
a tutor,
advisor?
yeah.
That's
advisor, yeah.
Mrs.
Actually handled
Colby
those
had math.
Mrs.
Remember her?
Colby did
When I was
math
like ninth grade.
and challenge.
She was pretty
Man.
cute. That would that's
That's so
probably
bad.
She was like 23 too.
maybe
Who's
that's
that?
Mrs. Colby.
No, she was our challenge teacher that took us to Kansas City for
Oh, yeah.
no fucking reason.
That was awesome.
Just like straight up, we had a challenge trip for culture, and we went to nightclubs and
Yeah.
played hacky sack with homeless
It was
dudes.
legit.
and
Yeah, that's like the best vacation I've ever been
it was
on,
so fun.
for sure.
That's
Challenge.
Tag.
Smart
Get-
kids.
Tag,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like what Lois Fraser does.
Yep.
Yep.
No comment. No comment. There's pictures of our, we had that. Well, we had the wrestling room, the little wrestling room at the middle school, became our tag lair.
Oh yeah, that
Wrestling.
was cool.
It was dope, man.
was
We had our whole, like, Jimmy and I started this company where we took old computers and refurbed them and gave them away to people who
We're needy.
didn't have a computer at home and stuff. And so we had half of that room, like, just our workshop.
Yeah.
Just had
Disassembled computer.
everywhere,
Yep.
just shit.
Eric said she was short.
Colby.
I think this is Colby.
Where was the wrestling room in the middle school?
It was right, like, lowest level.
Okay, like by the art room.
Kind of, but it was across from detention.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember going down there a couple times.
So if you came in that south door from the playground
Yeah.
and went straight down the stairs,
Okay.
it was just straighter, like in the middle section, right under the
Okay.
cafeteria.
Over by the band room.
if you came if you came down those stairs, you'd take a left, and then it was directly to your right,
to your
right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to go through.
That
the
was
band room.
asbestos heaven.
Oh yeah, big time.
That was crazy. But we had painted our names on the wall, and I guess Frazier was in and mentioned that she had pictures of the wall with our signatures on
Nice.
it. Yeah,
Man, I want to go back there.
Yep.
yeah. Go spelunking.
Yeah.
Do you remember in the chimney in the gym, the eyeball thing?
Yeah,
That was pretty creepy.
that was weird.
That's worth seeing, Desiree. If you
Oh
ever go in there,
yeah,
yep,
the
you
chimney. Yep.
Go up in the
In the
big
big
gym.
gym.
Yep. There's the chimneys in there, and if you go up in the one that's on the north side of the gym, take a flashlight in there. I mean, I think we had to like climb up when we were kids,
Yeah.
but you probably just have to go and stand.
Stand.
now. But yeah, there's like a devil face, and it's got like eyeball holes in it and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
really
it's
wild.
legit.
The most interesting thing in there now is like, so, they have like a cage over the clock.
Yeah.
That, like if you hit a ball, like the,
Yeah.
like, the clock, well, a bat got in there and then died, and they haven't cleaned it out.
Oh jeez.
Extra little special.
It's because Kenny Munson retired.
Yeah.
Kenny Munson would
Would've
have
got
had
done.
that. Oh yeah,
What
absolutely.
got done?
Truth.
He dealt with Lincoln bats. Lincoln
Yeah.
bats, no joke, man.
There's a
Lincoln
lot
was
of
a
them.
crit.
Lincoln
I mean,
was.
as mad as our
Reetz went there
middle
with me,
school,
right? Yeah.
as bad as our middle school might be, Lincoln was
Way worse.
like
Yeah.
20 years worse.
Oh, yeah.
That was
And like our
nasty.
second grade classroom had a fire escape
Yeah.
out the back, and we were allowed to go down it for like recess. Miss Christensen's just like, all right, recess time, get out. Go down this rickety old rusty fire escape. Times they are changing.
Yeah.
Eh?
Can't get away with that anymore.
You got safety standards.
standards.
Oh, not really. I mean, I guess the big thing is to lock your doors now. Keep them locked, but
So they have to be locked while you're teaching.
you don't have to. But
They should be.
should be, I guess. Yeah. I
That'd make me feel like a rat in a cage. I wouldn't like it.
yeah. I don't usually do it. I should. I know, but
Do they have to get bathroom passes?
not in my class because the bathroom's right across the room or right across the hallway.
Are there hall monitors?
No.
That's too bad. You need a hall monitor, man.
Respect my authority.
Right. Yeah. Are kids allowed to vape in school?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kind of
You
figured.
Yeah. Are teachers allowed to vape in school? Just blow clouds in the classroom.
man.
All right. Check
That's-
this out, you little edgelords. I'll blow a cloud bigger than your brain.
You think you can vape, huh?
Vaping's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam Forsyth
Yeah, yeah.
is down here. Was vaping.
I'm getting a vape, man.
getting a vape. It's
gonna be
Getting a
cool.
vape, bro.
Yep.
You're an idiot.
Just to
Idiot.
make Laura mad.
80 ohms.
I don't even, is it like,
I have no
I
idea.
have no idea how they work or anything.
I
about
just
them.
know it's propylene glycol and nicotine and flavoring of sorts, and then it's just heated up to the point of vaporization, whatever that temperature is.
Yeah.
But like they got all kinds of different things. Like you can get different power supplies and different pieces that make it work. I don't know. It was real big in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Like there was a whole street, I swear, that had 20, 25 different vape shops for vaping and stuff. Yeah.
Well,
I
whatever.
guess it is healthier than smoking.
I think
Or is the jury
I think
out
the
still?
science is out on that. Yeah, I mean, we don't know long-term effects of inhaling propylene glycol. I can't imagine it's great on the cilia in your lungs, though.
Give you a popcorn lung or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's just a fatty substance, so I'd imagine it'd make everything kind of stick together down there.
Yeah.
harbor bacteria.
Give you bronchitis.
It'd be like giving yourself
got
cystic
bronchitis.
fibrosis. You know, it's just all your secretions would be thickened.
You still want to
Yeah, I want a babe.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a solid idea, Jim.
It's not about the health concerns for me. It's about
About the
looking
freedom.
cool.
It's about cool.
Gotta be
it's-
cool.
Well, you better get yourself a Juul before they stop selling them, man.
Juul, is that like the concentrated nicotine? Is that?
It's just a different vape. It's one of the ones they sell at.
I've seen
stores and
them
whatnot.
sold. I just don't know what they are.
They're a USB stick that gives you nicotine.
Yeah, they look like a
Really?
little USB.
Oh, the little tiny one. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that what the kids are doing in school? It's, it
No,
looks
kids
like a
are
flash
worse.
drive, and then
They're juuling in class,
No kidding.
not in class, but
in the bathrooms.
the bathroom.
Everybody knows that smoking's not allowed at school.
Yeah.
Smoking in the boys' room.
Actually, another
Vaping in the.
yeah.
another Casey story. I caught some kids. They were getting. They were like, I was coming into work and they're riding around their bikes in the middle of our parking lot, right? And I'm just like, that's kind of weird. So I smoke cigarettes, whatever. I'm standing out there, and all of a sudden this truck pulls up, and these kids go rolling over to this pickup truck, and they hand them something. I'm like, oh, I know what that is. That's a vape.
Yeah.
Like, really? Luckily, well, we knew their parents they obviously ditched the thing and lied to them. It was like, I know what I saw. I mean, these kids, the only way we knew them, one of the managers there knew the kids because her kid was that age. They were like 10 or 12. 10
Jeez.
to 12. Like, really? That young?
Kid
I
ass.
understand if you're 17, maybe. I can
Yeah.
understand you vaping or smoking. I
Right.
mean,
Well, yeah. I mean, it's edgy. It's
yeah.
yeah.
But that young,
Dranking.
that's ridiculous, and I can't believe that people that's actually going on. I mean, this small ass town.
Well, the thing with the vape is you can't really smell it. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could see how they could sit in the bathrooms or something. And
I mean, it was riskier back in our day when you'd be like just having a cig at lunch or something.
Right.
And come
have to
back,
come back smelling like
spray.
Duar or
Yeah.
Dracar Noir.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, the scary part is like with that, the kid's getting it from some guy in a truck. You don't know what that guy is really giving you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because, well, in the legalized states, the marijuana, they make the little cartridges of the
Right.
pot now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. and kids would just be flying like,
Moon rocking.
good grief.
Children these days. I don't know.
Yep. I don't know. I kind of remember having a high school cig or two with you back in the
Oh yeah,
Pittsburgh.
I was telling
Yeah.
Laura. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Senior caught us a couple times, and
I feel like
he didn't really care though.
no. Yeah.
No, he was like, "Oh, you guys just experiment."
Yeah. Try to hide it better next time.
Yeah, exactly.
Senior.
Laura smokes now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
2 packs a day.
Yep.
Smoked and I'm like, well, barely.
Tell Laura, come over here on the microphone and tell everybody about the beer party. Okay, I'll tell it. So Laura's brother was throwing a keg party or something at his house, and a bunch of all the Jackson, everybody cool from Jackson High School.
Oh,
was there.
wow.
Right. So
Oh
it's like,
yeah.
Laura was mad at him, so she went upstairs and locked herself in her bedroom while everybody else partied. How were you, like 10th, 11th grade or something? Or
probably they're freshmen of 10th grade. Yeah.
yep. And even Teresa, your little sister,
She was
8th
down
grader,
there.
was down partying. Yep.
Yeah. Serving drinks probably.
But you got in trouble anyways because you didn't rat anybody out.
Good for you, Laura.
Right.
Snitches get stitches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Her.
It wasn't my party to tell. But got in trouble.
And I never had the balls to have a party. My house has too
Yeah.
much breakable shit.
Yeah.
Like my mom's got all the nicky knackies.
Oh yeah.
Well, we live just a block from the police station.
Nice.
Oh, well.
Is there a Lakefield
Slighters.
Police Department? Is it more than one police officer?
Maybe 2.
Okay.
There's one over in Armstrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. In high
Back
school,
there, though, there were like probably 4 or 5.
No.
I feel like we didn't have parties in town ever. It was always like a country
Mm-hmm.
thing. some acreage.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I just get wild.
What was your guys' party experience like as youth?
I don't
Not-
want to talk about it. I probably
non-existent?
don't want to embarrass him.
That's all right.
Well, I didn't. I mean, that one at like graduation. but-
No, Spencer Johnson's. See what I mean?
So let's talk about differentiation.
Wow. You want to talk about Ed stuff?
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Oh man.
No, we didn't really. Our
no.
class didn't get too wild. We were pretty good, really. Or
Only thing was like Fandel, Christensen's. They drank
Oh,
like
yeah.
wine over at Christensen's, and they had to self-report because Steve
Yeah.
got pissed or some shit like that. It's like,
We had a couple
Okay.
like that too. Their parents sought out. You got to go tell Mr. Grimm.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Well, Mr. Grimm's, I was drinking. That's a good conduct policy violation.
you're gonna be on the good conduct.
Is that still a thing? Good conduct
Yeah.
policy exists.
60 days, 30 days.
Does it?
Oh,
Plot.
see, ours went by a number of events.
yep.
So
Yeah,
if you were in like band and something else, and you could get it out of the way by missing a marching band,
Right, yeah. You
that you probably didn't want to
That you
go
didn't
to
wanna
got
go
on
to
marching
anyway.
band so you could play on the big game Friday night. I was in marching band
Yeah,
for
Jimmy was a trumpet.
a couple of years, yeah.
Were you in marching band?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I know he was.
They made me-
We're all band geeks. over
Reetzy
here.
was. Yeah,
For a
Reetzy
short
was.
time, I played that triangle and
Semester.
the cymbals.
They made me freaking march till my senior year for football.
Yeah,
But we were dressing like freshman year, so I'd have to rip off my pads and my jersey. And I had my lucky Batman shirt on.
yeah.
That was like a cut off Batman belly shirt. And then some freshmen would bring me my saxophone. And then I'd go march around in my cleats and
Yep.
do my little thing. Come in and coach would just look at me like, you
Yeah.
fucker.
Right?
He was so mad. And then I think I quit senior year.
Yeah,
I was no
quit
good
at some
at
point
band,
too.
like-
I,
I don't know. I didn't enjoy it.
yeah, that was kind of my thing too. It just was like not really what I want. I didn't need to learn any more
Yeah.
music theory from it, and it just was kind of
It was laborious.
yeah, it was sort
Something
of
you had to do.
laborious
Mornings,
for me, yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
cold and yeah.
Well, and yeah, I don't know. It was kind of fun, but I never went to my private lessons. I
Yep.
never got any better. Like, I just kind of, but then I'd go in and be like, all right, fix. I got to do 7 lessons here this week because
Yep.
semester's ending, and otherwise you're going to give me a B.
Yeah.
Were any of you in choir?
No.
No.
I literally went out for band so I could go to Colorado with Kyle. That's the only reason I got to go out for band is because Fix needed a drummer. And he's
Need a
like,
percussionist.
can my buddy come? Like,
Fix.
I guess.
That
Are they referring to Gabler?
Yeah.
Yes.
Giebler, yeah.
Yeah, now she's Giebler.
Man,
She'll always be fixed.
yeah.
that was good
Remember our
stuff.
Christmas concert? Oh, I'm percussion. I'm doing the cymbals and stuff. I had to play the chimes for Silent Night. Somebody, I'm pretty sure this guy. This guy here hit all the hard mallets to make the things actually ring out.
Yeah.
So I'm like looking as we're in the middle of the song, and I'm just like, well, whatever. I'm gonna grab a soft mallet, whatever. Smack as hard as I can. It's just a little ting.
Oh, it was doing that. It
And Fix just gives me the death eyes. I'm just like trying to play.
It was like this beautiful silent night. Then Reetz goes, clonk.
Just nothing. Oh man. She started laughing eventually. But no, I think she could have killed me in that moment there. To be honest.
Oh man, I forgot all about that.
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
It kind of reminds me. Remember Jordan Winter?
Yeah.
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 There was I think it was some song in jazz band that we did. Do you remember the slapstick thing? That
Oh yeah.
it was like a spring-loaded thing, and
Yep.
it just made a clap,
Big clap.
sound, right?
Yeah.
But you had to like swing it half a beat before you needed the clap thing, and Jordan was the only guy that could make it work. And for
Yeah.
what, like the song ended with a clap, and that was it. Like it was the only. So he's just sitting there counting through the whole song, and then right at the end, whink.
His only part.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Just sheet music, pages and pages of rest.
sheet music.
He's sitting there, rest. 1, 2, 3. Nailed it.
Yeah.
Jordan Winter, that's a person I haven't thought about in years. I don't know where he and Aaron Winter ended up.
Yep. No idea.
See, I think I remember Aaron Winter, the name, but I don't remember.
He was older. Jordan
Really?
was like a year older than us, I think.
Yeah.
And then Aaron was like a year or two older than that.
Yeah.
He was like a senior,
Like when we were freshmen.
and he was
or
just
something.
he's the hot shit of
Yeah, he was super
marching
cool.
band.
Yeah.
Super cool guy. God, they always tried to pull rank on me about being super cool. I'm like, you guys are nerds. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a geek too. Let's not try to pull rank
Yeah.
on each other here. This is
Right.
band. All nerds are equal.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Marching
Indeed.
band nerds.
God, I hated those uniforms.
They got new ones. They look pretty good this year.
Oh,
I don't know if they got new ones this year or last year, but
for marching?
yeah,
Year.
Nice.
yeah. But since then, they've had all the same ones that we
Yeah.
had. So
Ooh.
I know. I feel bad for those kids too.
Down in the costume closet if you
Nice.
yeah,
thrown one on.
Yeah, just for old time's sake.
yeah.
Be even crustier than when we had them.
Oh,
The belly pants.
Oh yeah.
Came up to like here. The little
Well, and then
suspenders.
how many of those Algona band days did we make a point to go commando just because?
straight
Yeah.
up commando, yeah. Just sweaty.
The kids still
You gotta go commando.
Yeah.
It's just
Well, Eric Hampson, who just
the way of
left,
the road. Yeah.
loved doing the no pants dance.
No pants dance. Yep.
I'm doing the no pants dance in the middle of the Walmart parking lot in Algona.
Yep.
Just shaking his little.
And yeah, and Andy and I are standing there just like trying to change, and we're collateral damage to
Yeah.
Eric's no pants dance. And then here comes somebody's mom, who I'm not going to mention,
Right.
and then starts taking pictures.
Pictures.
no.
Pictures. Yep.
And we're like, ugh.
Our friends whose mother that is knows who he is.
Yeah.
Our friends. Oh, God. Algona band days. And it was hotter than hell.
Oh, every time. Yep.
And I didn't want to be there.
And it was like
a
a-
full day.
Marching at night,
Just marching at night. But you had to be
street
there.
parade,
Yep.
be there at 8 a.m.
And then just watch bands and then listen to all the band nerds canoodle on the bus on the way
Oh,
home.
yeah.
There were sounds, man.
Yeah, it was gross.
I mean,
Thing of
what?
nightmares.
I only ever went to the one competition, and I didn't even have to do anything because I got hurt in football before. We were at Fort Dodge. Remember, we had them shirts made there.
oh yeah.
Our Team Bravo.
Team Bravo. Yeah,
Nice.
that's right.
Yeah, I didn't even have to do anything, but I had to sit there all day through everything. And I was just like, oh my goodness. Literally all I was going to be doing is playing the triangle for this anyways. Why do I gotta be here?
Hey, don't try and go. We have Aaron Reetz.
Well, hey, you were the overlord of pain in our metal
That's
band,
right.
though.
Well,
Diplodicus.
I was
yeah.
masked, though, so no one actually knows the true
Oh,
identity
yeah,
of
that's
that
true. My bad.
person.
We don't know for sure. Well, didn't they say Reetz,
Yeah,
overlord
they-
of pain, in the credits?
I
yeah.
do believe so, yeah.
You guys made a music video.
Yeah, we've got a.
You've
What
never
was
seen
that?
it.
What was?
Diplodocus.
Diplodicus. I mean, that was that the name of the song? That wasn't it like a Marilyn Manson song or something your brother
don't know.
said?
No, it was it was a Trivium song, Trivium riff.
Trivium,
God, we'll have to. I'll have to find
We'll
that
put
on
the link
YouTube.
in the description.
Yeah.
How's that
Yeah.
sound, everybody?
Yeah.
Check the link down here.
The links in the description.
Down here.
Hit
Yeah,
like,
I
hit
think
subscribe.
I feel like God, that's been like 10
Oh,
years ago.
yeah,
Or
probably.
so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
we were what maybe even freshmen. So at least.
Oh, then it's
high
been more
school.
than 10.
That's
No.
sweet.
So yeah, but Kevy was around and he was living up at your uncle's place
Yeah.
at the time. It was in the basement, I think.
Yeah.
In there, and
Got your neck.
he
brace
like was like,
on.
"Yeah, we need to make a video for something." Because I don't know, was he going to class or? Was
I think he was
for-
in Iowa Legs.
Yeah,
It was like
so-
a video production class or
Yeah.
something.
So we
Okay.
like threw a video together, and Kyle was playing drums, and I recorded a song, and Kevy growled on it, and made the video for it and everything. And I don't know. I mean, it's not like awful, but it's not really
Not
good.
great.
Not really good either. Yeah.
It's like a cult classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cult classic.
Yeah,
we'll
it's
call it.
pretty cool.
Interesting. I need to see that.
Oh, definitely.
How did we record that?
I used the my digital recorder, and I feel like maybe we cut guitar and drums at the same time.
Okay.
Because I think we did a couple of room mics around the drum
Yeah.
set.
Oh,
And then I had my guitar amp mic'd up, but kind of turned away so it wouldn't bleed into the drum set too much. It was pretty sketchy,
Yeah.
but it worked.
fantastic.
Yeah. And then I overdubbed it a bunch of times with bass and other guitar and stuff.
I'm trying to think who made the ridiculous YouTube videos. I think Jordan Thomas was in
Oh, and that was it Steve Schubert?
with Peyton Jakewood.
them. Peyton Jakewith. Yeah.
Oh, is that
Trunks,
Skateboard
Riley
Man?
Curry.
Yeah, Skateboard Man.
Yeah, that's Justin Booth.
Justin Booth.
JB.
Yeah.
That's who it was.
God, those are funny.
Oh yeah,
Oh, dude.
Skateboard Man is like hilarious.
So funny.
Skateboard Man. Who was Taco Man or something like that?
was that one of the Leone boys?
Yeah,
is
Randy
Taco
Leone.
Man. Yeah. Peyton was Stick Man.
Stick because they just hit him with sticks.
Oh, jeez.
I'm Stick Man, prepare to die.
Peyton Jakewith, man. When
And
he was,
Sauce was in it.
Sauce, yep.
Oh, stop.
when he was King Kong.
Oh God, that was fun.
Oh man. Weren't they
Brilliant.
just like around a Walmart?
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all need the link for the descriptions, I'll hook you up with it, Jimmy.
Yeah,
For
I'm
Skateboard
pretty sure I
Man?
can find it. No, it's the King Kong one.
King
Okay.
Kong.
We'll
Yeah.
throw
Sure I
King
can
Kong in
find
the
King
description.
Kong.
That was hilarious.
Everyone wants to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally top of the line entertainment. You know, you think Avengers and then King Kong up here, at least.
Yeah, there's a new Avengers trailer out.
Yeah, I saw that. Tony Stark dead,
Yeah.
confirmed.
So it looks like it. I don't know. I can't imagine any of them stay dead.
That's the one I saw.
No,
They have a new one.
yeah, the newest Tony Stark's talking to. Yeah, he's talking to his helmet or
Sure
whatever.
whether or not he's actually died.
Oh, I know. I was just being sarcastic. Yeah. I mean,
I'm all concerned.
oh yeah. I mean, they're gonna show him. Oh, my oxygen's running out tomorrow. He's not gonna die. I mean,
Right.
it's like.
Well-
All right, you already know. On top of that, look at the Spider-Man. He got turned to dust in the last one, right?
But
There's a new movie coming out with him in it. So,
But we don't know where in the
obviously-
timeline it is.
True, but I mean,
But Ant-Man's back from the quantum
yeah,
realm.
yeah.
I
Actually,
think that's going to signify some way that they can use it to
Oh.
defeat
oh yeah.
Thanos.
Yeah. I'm really interested because this is supposed to be the end of their first phase of their Marvel
Right.
cinematic. What are they going to do with their second phase of it?
What do we got here?
Really? That would be pretty interesting. And I mean,
Justin Booth's classic
all
pictures.
that, bring in Deadpool. I mean, that's crazy because, Deadpool can't die. And, Thanos is the ultimate bad guy, like just smashing skulls, beats the Hulk up easily. But, yeah, Deadpool can't die. There was,
that kid
there was
was
some
funny.
comic about that. Thanos is just trying to kill him. He's just getting super mad because he can't.
No,
I think that
You and I?
kind of
no,
dynamic.
Taylor went to you.
would be
and I.
pretty
Okay.
Yeah, Peyton went to you. Oh
But I
man.
can't imagine they're not coming back.
I don't know.
Oh my
Good grief. Are you a
world
comic
just got
book
turned.
movie fan? Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't
Not
start.
so much DC fan, but
Yeah.
Marvel.
Marvel, you're a
Marvel
fan?
for
I
sure.
Yeah.
do think DC has better villains. Like they actually have some like mental, internal struggle they go through, where ours are just like angry and want to take over the world.
Yeah.
Marvel, anyways.
I feel that.
Yeah. So like the Joker or
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like their own internal conflict.
Yeah.
Like mental battle.
a little more interesting.
Yeah.
I like the 80s Batman. Like
Oh, cringe.
Oh, that
Okay.
was the 90s,
That
right?
was not. Was that 80s or 90s?
Okay, so who was like? Do you like Penguin?
That was
That's
Robert
the
De Niro?
Tim Burton Batman's.
Danny DeVito
Danny DeVito.
Right?
Yeah.
I like those. Like
when he
I
bit
know
off a man's nose.
the tech on that isn't the best. Like it's not.
5-year-old Andy was scared,
Oh,
terrified of that
Big
penguin.
time.
You got the Riddler and
Who we were talking about that? What was that
Um,
Batman's name? I forgot again.
Michael Keaton.
Michael
Yeah, there
Keaton.
you
Yep.
go.
Michael Keaton.
Oh,
Birdman.
man. Yeah, my memory is.
But not
dog
Harvey
shit.
Birdman,
Yeah.
which should come back. Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
You ever thought of changing your name, Jim?
Yeah, there you
To
go.
what?
Harvey.
Harvey Birdman.
Harvey Birdman.
Yeah.
Birdman.
I should.
You can be Harvey.
You'd
Birdman
win every
Rosendahl.
case.
Distance myself from Laura now that she's Laura Rosendahl.
She could be Laura Bird Person Rose.
Yeah, yeah.
I would like to be Birdman.
Oh yeah, your favorite basketball player. Yeah, Chris
Oh.
Birdman Anderson.
That's right.
His tattoos from.
He's wild, isn't he?
Yeah.
Does he still play?
No, I think he's out.
They had him on a broadcast. I can't remember. It was the Lakers versus Nuggets a week or two ago, and they had him on with the announcers talking for a while.
Yeah.
Dude's a trip.
Yeah.
Dude is a trip.
Yeah, he's like a redneck from Texas or
Yeah.
something.
Really?
And he like grew up in a foster home or something, and here he happens to be
Wow.
like a really tall guy,
Yeah.
good at basketball. Yeah.
You don't think a rednecks from Texas is getting
Yeah.
all tatted up and
right?
All right.
That's
But
interesting.
there's an interesting story about him. He got catfished by some girl, and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
what was the deal with it? Do you happen to know the facts a little bit on that one, Reetz? Because I feel like
Want me to
she was
Google
like, he was kind of in trouble because she wasn't 18 or something. And yeah, it was a.
Why don't you
sketchy
go ahead
deal.
and take a seat?
Yeah.
I'm Chris Hansen,
Yeah, I typed in Chris Birdman and then Catfish.
and we're
Yeah.
doing a documentary on people who meet children on the internet.
Paris Dunn said she was 17 years old when she began messaging someone who said he was basketball player Chris Anderson.
Dude, if you're in the NBA,
So it wasn't him that was doing it. It was someone that was claiming to be him
okay.
to some underage.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I see. Well, that's
a little
good.
better.
A
Yeah.
little better.
If you're in the NBA, you don't go on Tinder.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, you wouldn't
Maybe.
need it, I would assume.
You probably have to hit on underage chicks.
Yeah.
No. Well, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh my gosh.
I think he had a
My favorite rapper.
kitty.
Yeah.
I think he had a kitty porn
I
thing
don't
going
know. I don't know
on
if you
or
can call him
something.
rap. I don't know. It's mumble rap, but I wouldn't call it rap. I don't even know if we can call it
that's
music.
just-
Can we?
No, they're silly.
Yeah.
Just
He does.
bunch
He does
crap.
have a sweet grill though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Rainbow Grill.
You know,
Sweet dreads too, bro.
we got to start rapping again, Reetz.
That was pretty
We
good.
had a little rap
Original
group
gangsta.
going for a while. It was pretty cool.
I mean that was
No, we
mostly-
didn't. It was just all pre-recorded stuff, whatever. But
The Lonely Moans.
yeah.
I
Mostly
watched
Jimmy
8 Mile
Kyle.
the other day,
Oh, did you?
and it got me totally back into. I want to be a rap battler
Yeah.
because when he owns that guy in the last battle, you're just like, oh, you
Yay.
can feel the burn. Yeah, he just kills Papa Doc. I know something about you.
Never been
His
a.
name is Clarence. He went to a private school.
Private school.
Yeah.
See, that kind of
Clarence
rap is awesome.
lives at home with both parents.
Yeah.
Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
But when it's just what you say is Gucci Gang 85
Yeah.
times, and then
Right.
Good gang, good gang, good gang, good gang, good gang.
Or
good
DJ
gang.
Khaled.
We
Yeah.
the best.
Yep.
He just says DJ Khaled and we the best and runs around stage for an hour from what I hear. And some other dude is off on the side of the stage, behind stage, like doing the actual DJing.
DJ Khaled.
Super good DJ.
What do you guys think of the EDM stuff? Is that cool still? Or
Yeah, I was actually just
I
listening.
like
to
electronic stuff.
Yeah.
trance the other day.
Yeah. Who's your trance go to?
Oh, I just get on Spotify and listen to a playlist
Yeah.
while I'm working. So
I liked some of the electric stuff, like Flying Lotus or
yeah,
Bonobo.
I like Infected Mushroom.
Infected
They're
Mushrooms,
good.
pretty wild. And then kind of backing away a little bit is like Sound Tribe. You listen to Sound
Never heard of
Tribe
them.
or Cloud Cult. Sound Tribe Sector 9's like 9 dudes.
Hmm.
Like 2 dudes on computers, a couple of percussionists, some guitarists, and it's that exact same thing. That's like very repetitive electronic,
Yeah.
building loops and stuff like that. They're kind of like the new like hippie travel scene,
Oh, okay.
I guess. So the people that didn't want to go to Fish all the time
Yeah.
started going to Sound Tribe, and
okay.
it's okay.
Yeah.
You can listen to some of their things.
Any vocal element to it, or is it just all?
No vocal element,
Yeah.
just instrumental, pretty much.
Lemon Jelly was good back in the day. They're pretty old, but
What about Dead Mouse?
Dead Mouse,
Back in the day.
Skrillex.
Or what's the other dude? A marshmallow dude. Isn't there a dude with a marshmallow head? It might have just
The
been
white
called.
panda there.
Yeah.
Big. I don't know. Marshmallow Man.
Paper Tiger, though, out of the cities. He's on like Atmosphere's label. If you haven't checked out, Doomtree is a sick like super group from Rhymesayers, Atmosphere's label. It's got like Paper Tiger on there, Dessa, the female rapper singer. She's fantastic. God, I can look it up. I can't remember who.
So yeah, I remember you were talking about the lead singer of Atmosphere, Slug. I just came to me, Feltz, the other guy, right?
Anacon.
Anacon, okay.
Yeah,
I just remember seeing some stuff with Slug and Felt, but how about Murs? You guys like any Murs?
Murs, I've
I
heard.
know he's done some stuff with Atmosphere in the past. He's a pretty good storyteller
Yeah.
guy.
The other real ones that I liked for them was Idea and Abilities. Idea died recently,
really?
but yeah, his DJ abilities was. This has 7 members: Dessa, Cecil Otter, POS, he's there, and Laserbeak is the other DJ. Laserbeak and Paper Tiger.
POS.
Yeah, he's this little white guy who raps pretty fantastically. But they got a song called Bangarang.
Oh, I think I've heard that.
Doomtree, Bangarang, all the rappers sound the same.
Yeah, I think
The
kids
music
probably
video
played it or
is
something.
fantastic for it. It's like this dude singing karaoke in a Korean barbecue joint or something like that. I miss music videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Favorite music video?
Favorite music? Oh, man.
God.
Mine probably is Fat by Weird Al.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That had some production value.
Oh, yeah. And they
Getting that
parodied the MJ video
Bad, right?
perfectly.
Yeah, like aren't they in
Like
a
a parking garage, exactly.
In the
yeah.
fat suits.
Fat suit.
With the leather and all that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
That's good.
The weird one was I remember Prodigy. Was it Firestarter?
Firestarter, yeah.
That was a wild.
Scary.
Yeah, terrifying. But I think Manson had some fun
Yep,
videos
Manson has
too.
some great videos.
Dope Show was a good one.
Yep.
That might have been the one where he showed off his shiny new vagina.
Could be. Yeah, I'm still kicking myself for not seeing
Yeah.
Manson.
Are you guys going to Slipknot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be a
I'm
priority.
Yeah.
I same here.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have to team up then.
Actually, the guys I played Destiny 2 with, so one of them's real into metal, and he travels a lot for music.
Yeah.
He like works at a restaurant and just spends all his money on
Nice.
plane tickets to go to concerts.
Cool.
And like we were playing the other night, he's like, "Drughawk, aren't you in Iowa?" I'm like, "Yeah, man." He goes, "I think I might be coming to your state fair to see Slipknot." I'm like, "Dude, we're gonna be there."
Slipknot's going to the state fair.
State fair.
Next summer.
I'm gonna say I don't know if you remember when I was younger, we went to Kid Rock at the state fair.
Oh, yeah?
But, yeah, it's gonna be a lot tamed down from their normal shows just because it's at the state fair. But I mean,
It's
still
Slipknot.
Slipknot.
Yeah.
They were crazy.
I've never even been to a concert at the state fair. Is it like stadium
like
seating
a
or
grandstand.
grandstand?
It's
a big
Okay.
grandstand.
Just like if you go to Spencer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they got a big floor area,
Okay.
which will probably get kind of wild.
That's what I imagine it'd be huge.
Oh yeah, I think it'll be a big. I don't know. They might have to do something different for Slipknot, like in terms of setup.
Yeah, I don't
'cause
know.
They require a lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, people get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if they serve booze.
You know?
Oh,
And they
gosh.
do all
Yeah.
over the state fairgrounds.
And it'll be like 95
And it'll be 95 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cousin went to Newton when Metallica
Oh,
played.
we were there.
Yeah,
You
we
guys
were
went
there,
too?
yeah.
I heard it was just hotter than hell.
Oh yeah, it was
No
hot.
shade and
Yeah, there were these. Oh man, drunk people like before the bands even started, just passing out everywhere.
God.
It was crazy.
Metallica started playing, and like we were in the seating, which is around a racetrack. So imagine like
like a curve.
a big half ellipse curve thing, and it's way wider than the stage, of course.
Right.
So we were like quite a distance and looking at an angle towards the stage, right? And as soon as Metallica starts playing, people just start pouring over the barrier thing and like running, and the cops are trying to
Good luck.
tackle them and arrest. And they were picking off a few, but many were making it to the standing room only section, and
It was wild.
it was wild.
I do. Metallica's on my list. I've never seen them. I would have killed to go see them up at the Viking Stadium. That was like the first event that happened up at the new Viking Stadium was a Metallica show.
No kidding.
It was
Yeah.
loud.
Oh,
Sweet.
yeah.
I saw a video of that. Maybe they play at the Target Center or something
Probably.
recently, but they did a Prince cover.
Oh,
and it was
yeah.
garbage. Yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
It was like Kirk and the bass player,
That sucks.
and it was they like forgot the words and they're playing chords that didn't
You
sound
don't
right.
you don't fuck up Prince in Minnesota, man. They take the purple one very seriously up there.
We'll throw a link in the description.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yep.
Smash that subscribe button.
Oh,
Like-
shoot.
I need to pee.
Okay. Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
All right, sounds good.
How long have we been going?
Oh,
here?
shoot,
Maybe
we've
it's
been
time
going
to
for a long time.
Quit. Yeah.
Probably time to hang around.
All right. See ya.
Is it 8.6 the good one? Oh, here we go. 2 are still watching.